besides me. One of them is a two-seater Thunderbird livery. That looks neat.
Yeah, that would be me.
Me is, who's that? Who's me?
Crazy Phil.
Crazy Phil. Okay, and who's got the WA? Is that Washington?
Yep.
I have no idea what it is. It's Eddie, but it looked cool, so that's the one I chose.
It's Air National Guard out of Washington, and they play the Russian role in Red Flag.
Ah, very nice, very nice. And then I see a couple of, Joe, you got your South Carolina livery?
No, I'm actually in an aggressor. I'm decked out as a MiG-29 today.
Oh, I think I'm South Carolina. I thought I picked a blue one. Never mind. That's fine.
I don't even know what I am. I just picked the first one that popped up.
Yeah, I am MiG number 71. So y'all need to watch out.
That's strange. I think Mr. Beckett seen me in the Jaguar, and I'm not seeing a Jaguar. I'm seeing some sort of private.
No, nor am I. That's just going to say how nice it is to see another Jaguar. Clearly, the Davids have good taste.
Yeah, I found really good the Jaguar. I thought I'll try this F-16 since I've just bought it yesterday or whatever. Well, you're not in a Jaguar either, Womble.
Oh, well, I am, but...
Yeah.
There comes Starkey in an F-16, I think.
You're all in Airbuses.
I know, I see a couple Airbuses.
Me too. Quick question. I've just been mucking around with the payload, and I seem to have developed some shoulder tanks down the fuselage. Anybody know how to get rid of those?
Just go into your weight and balance, and the left external tanks, all the external tanks, if you turn those down to 0, it'll make those disappear.
Or take off your 1980s jacket.
Members only. Thank you. Neil, since you're over in payload, you can add, other fun things to the wingtips.
I have. Thank you.
I'm taxing down a bit early. It's not 22 yet, is it? Park up here. Very green this time of year, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's a good looking F-16 there with, what is it, SW?
I'm in the Stinger 180 FW Toledo on the tail. Oh yeah, the black one next to me.
Yeah, that's good looking.
Yeah, nice.
So I figured my plan would be to take off first, and if anybody wants to fly on my wing, I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
Are you ready to transmitter already?
Hello?
Yeah. Are you ready to transmit?
Yeah. What do you mean, are you running transmitter? I don't understand the question.
That's the program you can run to see the red aeroplanes in little nav map and follow the other ones.
Oh no. All I have been doing is just following it on the VFR map. So what I was intending to do is just take off. If anybody wants me to do the standard formation takeoff radio calls, I can, but not necessary. I'm just going to take off with 2/3 afterburner. If y'all know what that is, just, you know, you go all the way to the firewall and then you back off a little bit, and that gives the wingman a little bit of extra power margin. And then as soon as I take off at about 160, I'll raise the gear and come out of afterburner, and I'll just I'll put the power in about what I call the stand-up throttle position, and that way if anybody wants to fly on my wing or whatever, you can. And I'll try to be fairly stable. I think it'll give me about 400, 420 knots, something like that with stand-up throttle. And I'll try to do smooth turns. I'm going to fly roughly west, a little bit south of west. I think I put that probably on the nav map. I'm going to try to stay in valley. And then towards the end, there's some kind of more aggressive turns right before we get into Mollis. And I would enjoy doing a couple touch and goes at Mollis, and then maybe full stop, and then somebody else could lead the balance of the flight, maybe just for fun, and then I could fly a wing on somebody.
Sounds like a plan. Can you just explain, you'd mentioned something with the throttle end. Did you say standard throttle?
Yeah, so what I have always done with as a formation lead aircraft is to, well, if you do everything including the radio calls, then you taxi into position as a lead, and then you say Viper flight check, 2, 3, 4. The other aircraft answer, you know that they're ready, and then you say run up, and everybody runs up to check their engines to full military power, and then when lead is ready to take off, he says brakes now. And as everybody releases their brake and smoothly transitions into afterburner, lead goes 2/3 afterburner, and everybody else does whatever they need to stay in position.
Right.
I think I'll stand back and watch that.
Personally, I've only had a couple of flights in the F-16 since grabbing it last weekend. Baldy and I had a flight over the C-130 route that we did last Sunday. We were kind of sticking out. I think if you look at the right-hand side of the front of the cockpit, there's like an RPM gauge. We were kind of sticking to about 90%, which gave us around about sort of 400 knots.
Yeah, that's probably about the same as what I'm not looking at an RPM. I probably should be, but I just stand up my throttles vertical, and it gives me about 420.
Yeah.
Oh, so when you say stand-up throttles, that's kind of at 12 o'clock, yeah?
Yeah, it's on my flight stick, which I know everybody doesn't have my flight stick, so.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's look at it, see. Let's go and have a play.
I'm going to I'll let you get on with your flight. Good to see everybody, and I'll hopefully be along with you all soon.
Thank you, Jonathan. Take care.
Take care, Jonathan.
Take care.
Does anybody know how to make the no-through steering on the F-16 less sensitive? Mine is enormously sensitive. I think I must have done it accidentally myself.
I guess you have to put a curve on it.
It's pretty twitchy.
One thing you could do is if you're on PC, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay, if you hit escape and go back to the settings menu.
Now I have a general options and a controls options.
Controls then.
Yes, if you go to controls and select whatever peripheral you're using for rudder.
Yep, which is my flight stick, Velocity 1 flight stick.
And towards the top of the left-hand side of the screen, you should see sensitivity and a blue box, white writing.
Oh yeah, I see that. Oh, here we go. Well, that does the whole joystick.
Yeah, but if you move your rudder, you can see the axis that's moving. Then you can The curve on that one. So put some negative numbers into the. Which one is it?
Sensitivity plus and minus at the top, I believe.
Yeah. The two top ones, and make them equal, but minus. And
there it is.
Should smooth out the centre a bit, so it's a bit less sensitive in the centre. Exponential, basically. And,
it's axis Z. Okay, perfect.
Then as you back out, just make sure you click apply and save, and you should end up with resume and you're back in the cockpit.
Boy, it's got sensitivity minus and sensitivity plus and dead zone and neutral extremity dead zone. Wow.
Yeah, you want minus so it smooths out the centre position a bit, so the centre of the curve becomes flatter.
So sensitivity minus, move it to a negative number?
Yeah.
More?
But make it equal on either side,
So
negative to the same amount.
Sensitivity plus and minus, about minus 50 on both, maybe.
Worth a try. You can quite a number.
It's just, that really is a suck it and see. For obviously everybody's peripherals are different. Right. 50 and see it.
Some people find if that's a bit erratic, because as you go to extremes, it starts to move very fast. If that's you can take down the other extreme, how far it travels, and actually just reduce the amount of travel. That's another way to do it.
Okay.
Flattens it at the same time, but you can see how it goes.
Yeah, I'll try this and we'll go with it.
Okay, break.
W. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'll go ahead and get the talkie bits out of the way. If we have anyone new, welcome to Virtual Flight Online Sunday Flight. We're in the Swiss Alps having some fun. Thanks to Dave for hosting today and putting the flight plan together. Looking forward to it. No sports, no religion, no politics, no kidding. And we'll get going here. Dad jokes appreciated, no foul language. Back to you, Dave.
I like talking about chickens.
Okay.
Chocolate.
Peanut butter, anyone?
Oh, yes, please.
We're Tom Cruise.
Hey.
No profanities. Eh?
That's like 2 or 3 days. I'm thinking, Brian.
Yep.
No sofa surfing.
I'm going to the
There you go.
of Tom Cruise. Mission Impossible.
I was inverted.
It's never impossible with Tom.
Nope.
Bum.
You all have been flying these simulators a lot longer than me. Since I'm a newbie, I'm still in awe of the Swiss Alps. It's just beautiful over here to me.
It is gorgeous countryside.
Yep.
Is there a mountain range that is equal to the Swiss Alps in beauty? Do you guys know?
Yeah, you could look at the Andes.
Yeah, I would have said Southern Alps in New Zealand.
Cascades.
Southern New Zealand.
Yeah, I did fly some New Zealand. It's very pretty too.
Yeah, Senior, that's a great call out. Southern New Zealand's gorgeous.
I've got that Yosemite Park fast flight coming up at some point where I've extended that Yosemite one I did with an extra leg for fast jets, but I'm waiting for a faster broadband to do that. And Alaska.
Yeah,
Alaska's good.
Tromsø around Norway. That's another good one.
I was looking yesterday, there's a flight, I've got a plan that might go up one of these fault lines where China goes into Burma, and it's sort of slightly twisted, but the way the landscape changes looks pretty cool, so I might have set it up as a flight. There's a bridge down there.
Bridge?
Bridges.
Lions and tigers and bridges. Oh no.
What kind of flap setting would you use, Dave, in the F-16 for takeoff?
Well, the F-16 manages the flaps all by itself, so I put mine full up, and then it deploys the leading edge and trailing edge flaps as needed automatically by AOA.
And Yes, it seems to ride on 20.
Yeah, mine seems to ride on 20.
Now here's a little map tip. Maybe you guys have already discovered this, but I always put that VFR map up there when I'm flying with you guys or formation with myself. I put it in the right-hand corner, and if you're trying to stay close formation on somebody, I found 3 nautical mile range works pretty good. As the leader on this leg, I'm going to put it on 100 nautical miles so I can see the destination and try to navigate the valleys real well.
Well, learning something tonight.
You're not the only one.
Every day's a learning day.
It's
Yep.
incredible, isn't it?
Yearning for learning.
There is so much to learn in this. It's one thing I like about it because it's just infinite. You can just keep learning about so many new things.
Indeed.
Dave, if you end up doing the 9 o'clock Eastern flight this Wednesday, we can spend some time talking about Little Nav Map.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good.
And we can get you hooked up with transmitter.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'm just overwhelmed with all this technology. I'm barely getting good at just Microsoft Flight Simulator, and then all this other stuff I'm having to learn.
Dave, I've been overwhelmed with technology for 60 years.
That's funny. So I am parked on runway 26 at the right side of the runway, and I'll just do my formation lead thing, and if anybody wants to chime in as 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, you can.
What sort of speed are we looking for tonight?
I am going to say brakes now and then go to 2/3 afterburner, which is all the way forward and back off a little bit, and then I'll rotate at 160, and you can try to stay on my wing in the wing takeoff if you want to. And then
What sort of speed are you aiming for the flight, sorry?
Oh, for the flight part, I'll 400, 420, stand-up throttles. I just do stand-up throttles and try to keep it stable so you guys can, if you want to join in fingertip formation on me, you can. If not, you can do whatever you want.
Great stuff.
I'm not at all offended if anybody comes up my tailpipe at Mach 1 and zooms past me. I think it's kind of fun, actually. So do whatever you want.
That's good to hear. Thank you.
And be inverted.
Joe and I were trying to do the famous communication thing that Goose and the Russian pilot were doing. We didn't do too well, but Joe did his part really well.
You couldn't do that in Juggy, it won't go upside down and stay up.
So maybe on this leg I'll do the inverted part and you guys can try to rejoin under me, right side up. Take turns doing that or something if you want. A new type of jolly.
While negotiating the valleys, that sounds really cool.
Right. I'll have to pick a nice straight portion first for that.
Yeah, just remember, forward is up if you're inverted.
That's right. That's right.
That does take some getting used to.
I wonder if the autopilot works and keeps you level inverted.
I've never tried.
Well, the autopilot does work. I had that working last night. I was playing around with that.
I haven't tried that yet.
See Van Zulu's in an F-18.
Yep, don't have the F-16, so go with the F-18.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, I'm going to watch for it, see if it shows up modeled correctly.
That's right.
You're asking a lot of Microsoft.
It'll be a bonanza.
Right. Right.
Should show up because it's one of the stock aircraft, isn't it? The 18.
You would think so.
Yeah.
There was an 18 in front of me that was an A320, but then so are the Jaguars, and I've got that, so, you know, hey-ho.
There we go.
Brian was flying an F-18 the other day, and I saw it just fine.
I'm doing a pass over the runway now with the F-18.
Oh, good.
Actually, it looked quite small. It might have been okay now. Maybe it's got together.
Oh, no. A320 from my perspective.
I had an F-18.
Here comes the Jaguar.
It may be if you're running the M3, that model matching tool, it may have defaulted to an A310, I think.
Yeah. Oh, I see a F-16 coming. Moldy RF.
Me. That's me. Which runway are we using?
I was going to take off on 260. And the overall direction of the flight is probably pretty much 260 also. I'm just going to attempt to follow valleys to get over to the Mollis airfield. Close to the airfield, there's some fairly large turns to get right lined up correctly with the Mollis runway. I thought we'd land to the south at Mollis, at least I will. You can land whatever direction you want. And when I get to Mollis, I will slow down and try to do a good formation lead approach and landing. And what I use for that is speed brake throughout the whole approach and landing, and I never go idle power. That way the wingmen can stay with me on the wing if they so desire.
Good to know. Thank you.
Initially, I won't do aggressive turns at all for probably the first half or so. Toward the end, there's some more turning required, and so I'll make some more aggressive turns then. It's kind of fun, I think, to fly extended trail and tactical off of a maneuvering lead. If y'all have ever read up on that or done it, it's kind of fun. So. And then, like I say, when we get there, we can switch leads. Anybody else who wants to play lead can do it, and I'll jump back and be a wingman.
And if you just want to fly the route and have fun, then there's that too.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'll be doing good to do that.
I was going to say, check how much fuel you have on board. I just burned up 30% flying around 10 minutes on the afterburner.
That'll do it.
Mid-air refueling. Is there a tanker available?
It can be arranged.
What's up, Neil? Nice plane.
You too. You too. It's, do you know, it's really nice to actually see.
Oh, you too, is it?
To actually see the same aircraft. You know, I've got Hawks, I've got F-18s, F-16s, Jaguars. Wow.
Yeah, some of us still haven't found what we were looking for.
Shangri-La.
That was a good one.
I love the way you guys say that word, Jaguar.
That's funny.
Oh, that's the tip of the iceberg.
Hey, Dave,
Well,
there's
Everything's so different. I don't even notice it anymore. We need to make a list of all the stuff that we pronounce completely different.
It's really fun. You know, there was that movie, My Fair Lady, the differences in language just in London, I guess. There's varieties of England spread across just London, I guess.
It's area accents, isn't it?
The further out the boondocks you get, blimey. I mean, you can have two villages around Mansfield that speak completely different dialects.
It's crazy. Yeah.
They say someone who can really listen well and knows what they're listening to can detect a change in dialogue every 50 kilometers in England.
Wow.
That's wild.
That's crazy.
I mean,
That's kind of the point they were making in that movie, My Fair Lady.
Henry Higgins.
Henry Higgins.
And of course, all these planes are made out of aluminium.
Oh, wow.
Aluminium, bonnet.
Boot, lift, car park.
Yep, lift.
Gotta look both ways when you step off the pavement.
Flat. Hospital. University. I mean, the list is endless.
Banana, dance.
And the other thing is, private school is public school, and public school is private school.
Oh, I didn't know that one.
yeah, we like to mess with your heads,
Doesn't
don't
that blow your mind?
All right, so here we are at takeoff time. And I'm just going to do the standard routine for lead. You guys can do whatever you want to. Viper flight check-in. Viper flight run up.
I guess I'm 1-0 since I'm a little bit ahead of you, or 2 rather.
And I'm in the run-up position now. And if you guys are ready, I'll call for brakes whenever y'all are ready. If you want to try to stay on my wing.
3 ready.
2 ready.
Viper flight, brakes, now.
Burners on.
Wow, that looks cool.
Blew past you.
Make 7-1 leaving my airspace frequency change.
How do you Brits pronounce your Prime Minister's first name?
Here.
Kier or Kira?
Here.
Yeah.
Here. Key as in door. As in, I don't know what you're talking about. Kia.
But it's K-I-E-R?
Yeah, Kia. Correct.
Oh, like the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my throttle's at about stand up and my airspeed is approaching 380. Probably stabilize about 400.
Make 7-1, did you hear my last transmission?
Yes, Cliff. Dave 38, new Dave, whichever Dave you want to, is upbeat by the nameplates, yeah.
Right, it's gone past, so I'll try and catch up and match up.
My speed, Dave, is showing us Mach. What would be the equivalent to the 400 in a Mach? Would it be 0.6?
About 0.75, isn't it?
0.75.
Roughly.
I don't know.
Should show you not in the head up in the hood. You should be able to see the speed on the left-hand side of the hood.
I'm showing 410. 410, and I never can see my Mach. Joe's always calling out Mach, but I can't ever see mine for some reason. Oh, I see it now. It's 0.67 Mach, and I'm 417 knots.
0.67 Mach, Roger.
Does that sound about right, Joe?
Yeah, that should be about right.
Brilliant.
I'm starting to wonder if the Jaguar is going to be fast enough.
It should be.
516 in this Jaguar.
Yeah.
You know, there is another way to pronounce Jaguar.
Go on, say it.
Ford.
Not anymore. Thank goodness.
Oh, did they sell it?
No, it's
Oh
Indian.
yeah, a long time ago.
Indian.
It's Tatar, isn't it now?
That's all.
Well, maybe that fixed the engine leaks.
It went from horrible to good again.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
You guys gone up the wrong valley by any chance?
I don't think there is a
Probably.
wrong valley.
Yeah, we should have taken that left turn in Albuquerque.
I'm not even looking.
I'm just following nameplates.
Which routes are we following?
I'm going to go on this heading, and then there's 2 mountains upcoming, and I'm going to stay between them.
Heading number?
I'm heading 230 right now.
230, roger.
Yeah, I'm at the other side of this mountain.
I'll catch you up shortly.
Good evening, Dave.
It's strange, I'm trying to do about 460, I'm not catching up quite.
No, I'm not catching up.
I'll back off a little bit below stand up.
I wonder why the speeds show differently on this plane to plane. I've seen that before, haven't I?
I'm about 410 now.
I think I'm just starting to catch you now, I'll slow down again.
Okay, I'm going to have a little fun with these valleys. We got some nice tight valleys here. This looks fun.
Let's zoom past now.
Sounds like it's time to turn these birds, eh?
Joe, did you turn on FCR?
Negative.
Should have wiped off the windshield before it took off. Oh wait, sorry, windscreen.
Right. Ooh, some good-looking F-16s just blew by me. If you guys see any bridges to fly under up ahead, be sure and call them out. Oh, there's some beautiful chalets right along here.
Yeah, they're probably not too happy with us right now.
Yeah, right.
And there's a form they can fill out.
And a number to call.
Right.
I got Dave's cell phone number on my plane here, so they can see that.
He's flying in VR tonight.
Ooh, Neil is looking good. Looks like I can just about rejoin on Neil right there. Whoop.
What'd you say about VR?
I was just asking you, was in VR tonight. I haven't been flying in a while in VR, but it's fantastic today to be flying in VR.
Yeah, it was good.
Come on, Neil's wing right now. That looks spectacular.
I've slowed down, but you're not caught up yet.
I'm going to follow this round to the right.
Whoa, just passed you up, Neil. Oh, there you are.
So is the speed brake in this thing, is it all in or is it axis?
I think it's an axis. I'm doing mine gradually.
Yeah, you can deploy them in
It's set to a
increments.
button, yeah.
Okay. I got it set to a button, so.
Yeah, I do too, right under my throttle.
Yeah, I have a control on my quadrant. I think there's several different positions of the brake.
I've left there.
This is my kind of flying, guys. I love this stuff. Thanks for joining me.
Well, we've said it before, but this is about as much fun as you can have with your clothes on, isn't it?
I'm supposed to have the clothes on. Oh, no.
He didn't memo.
Maybe perhaps unless you're in the Draco, then there you go.
Yeah.
Because that'll rip your shirt off and throw it in the dirt.
Got a feeling we're going to have a big climb.
Thing's off.
Yeah.
Love it.
Up and over the top.
I think I missed a valley because I'm going over a really tall mountain right now.
Yeah, we split. I'm taking the left side here. I don't know who I'm following. I'm behind Neil.
Yeah, I rolled out left.
I'm going to turn right and get headed a little bit more toward Mollis.
Yeah, roger that.
I am heading 320. I found another valley, heading 320.
What's your indicated, Dave?
Way too fast. I'll slow down. It's like 540 right now, but I'm coming back.
Let's see you back there, Joe.
Yeah, are you admiring my nice blue colors?
I don't know, I haven't seen you yet. I'm doing Mach 6364.
Yeah,
Now I'm back to 420, and I'm picking up a real nice valley heading 340.
Yeah, I see ya.
I'm right behind him, so if you can see me, you can see where I'm going.
Yeah, heading over that way. I'd wander way left.
I'm on transmit, so you should better see me. And I'm right behind Dave.
Hey, Joe, did you notice they added air show to 24?
Yeah, they snuck it in.
That's good.
I just noticed it when I reloaded this morning.
It's still a little wiggy, but it's at least here.
Yeah, they had a sort of halfway house version. They've gone to the full one now.
I had wingmen in 24 last night.
Yeah, it was working out limited refueling as well. I don't know if it's the full package now. It'd be good if it is.
I've just seen back.
That's pretty amazing, isn't it, that it worked like that? Well, I'm sure they had to do something to it.
Rumble, did you hear on the dev thing that they're working with Hype on the 225 again?
Oh, good.
Yeah, they're back talking again.
Jolly good. I see somebody's with me. I've got two shadows on the ground, so somebody's with me.
Okay, I'm going inverted. If someone wants to try to fly formation under me, go for it.
How fast are you going?
Yeah, pick an airspeed and we'll give it a shot.
420. 420.
Climbing, I'm trying to catch up again.
400. 405.
What weather setting are you using, Dave? Just out of curiosity.
I'm clear skies and no wind.
Therein lies the problem with us trying to join because we've got different weather.
Oh, okay.
High clouds.
High clouds.
I'm trying to come up underneath you now, but I'm still a little bit behind.
All right, I'm going to change to clear skies.
I'm rolling right side up and taking a left turn. And I'm going to fly down toward LSZE Airport and then turn back north again. So I'm going to be heading about 180 right now. I've still got my power back, 420 knots.
Oh, I see.
And it looks like part of the group is just about on that LSZE airport right now, so that'll work out.
Yeah, I'm just overflying that E.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go inverted again, let you guys have another shot at it.
I got under you and then you rolled out. So.
My airspeed is 375 and I'm inverted. I'm going to look for the middle finger now. Somebody give me the middle finger.
Flying fickle finger of fate.
Use the speed brakes for that.
Yeah, I've just about got the speed brakes to pull up when I've pulled up underneath.
Yeah,
Hey, Neil, you want to merge?
Yeah, I'm closing on you, Dave.
Coming in.
It's relatively easy to fly this F-16 upside down. I'm pleasantly surprised.
Go. There he goes.
Oh, there we go. I saw him. I saw somebody close.
Bridge. Bridge.
Bridge?
Going left or anything.
Yep. Nice one.
Okay.
Yeah, I was almost up to you, Dave.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, now I'm heading back 300 up that valley, and that'll bring us to that lake right before Mollis. And I am going to go, on this leg, I'm going to change my wind to 20 knots out of the south for setup to landing at Mollis, and it'll also make waves on the lake.
What's your indicated airspeed, Phil?
Mine?
Yes, sir.
Half a Mach.
Half a Mach?
Oh,
Good luck. We're back on that again.
half a Mach. Is that 20 knots from the south? Yeah?
I'll be Mach.
Yeah, 20 knots of wind from the south, and that will set you up for good winds landing to the south at Mollis.
Royale with cheese.
So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to fly fast on this lake, fast and low because I like seeing the waves, and then I'm going to start slowing down and setting up for approach, which I will fly in speed brake, and I'll try to get a stable power setting for the approach and landing, and I won't go to idle so that if anybody wants to try to land on my wing, you can.
So when we land at Mollis, do we want to be flying at a snail pace?
Yes, I'll do the approach at about 250 and then I'll slow down to about 180, 160 on final with the speed brake deployed the whole time. And I'll keep the speed brake deployed throughout the approach and landing, and I'll even touch down with the speed brake. And then as soon as I touch down, I'll do 2/3. Well, no, I'm not going to do 2/3 afterburner. I'll just do military power and pull in the speed brake and take off again, and I'll do a couple touch and goes and then full stop.
I got white horses on my waves.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks really cool with 20 knots of wind.
Doesn't it, Jeff?
It's quite a crosswind, really. Here, anyway.
And that's a good flying HV-20.
Hooligan.
Are we straight in on 19?
Yes. And I plan on doing a straight in. I'm 330 knots right now, and I'm slowing down, got the speed brake out. 220 knots. I'm at 220 knots, gears coming down.
Did you blow one up, Senior?
No, hold it.
I've blown an engine.
Oh no.
Is this a full stop landing or touch and go?
I'm going to do a touch and go. I'm going to do about 3 touch and goes and then full stop. So I'm 165 knots with my speed brake on final.
I stalled out. I managed to lose everything.
Oh, I lost it then.
Yeah, I did. I came in too tight and
Yeah, me too.
stalled it. Amazing how you can stall at high speed, isn't it?
Gotta go around.
Great, I'm down and clear the way.
Don't you know where I'm heading now? 180.
And now what I like to do is teardrop over to the right and then land the opposite direction. Y'all can do whatever you want to, though.
Might meet me head on.
Roam if you want to. Yeah, if you use auto flaps and the speed brake full deployed, if you fly to the green dot, the attitude indicator, you will not have any problem.
Yep, that's true.
Are the speed brakes in auto or the flaps in auto all the time, or?
I think they are, the F-16, yeah.
I believe so, yes.
It seems like I remember reading in the manual that there were a couple of cases where that's not true, but I don't remember the exceptions off the top of my head, Brian. It's in the manual.
Is anyone else flying the F-18? My nose gear won't work. Can't get off the runway.
You have to map nose wheel steering.
Yeah, it's mapped. Still doesn't seem to work.
Just a handful of gear down, I don't know why.
Betty was reminding me to put down my gear.
Yep, she's
good old Betty. And I'm going to do one more teardrop and then land again on 19. I'll full stop this time.
I presume, Dave, you go gear up once you've touch and go, yeah?
right.
Good to see you, David.
Good to see you, Dave.
Yeah.
Take care, mate.
Thanks for being along, Dave.
Thank you.
There's a bit of tarmac down at the end of 19 if you want to park. Start at 19.
Here, I'll help everybody out. Traffic, 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 traffic.
I'm 180 knots with speed brake out on final for 19 full stop.
Oh, I think we've come in together, Dave.
Good. I can't see the runway for all the nameplates. I'll have to get a keystroke to get rid of all the nameplates.
I couldn't slow down to stay behind you.
There's the runway. Now I see it. Oh, I see Ola Ross there right in front of me. Very nice, very nice.
He's in the Thunderbird.
Crazy Phil.
Nice.
These are a joy, aren't they?
Woo, that was a terrible landing. Oh well, I'm right side up.
As long as you're alive.
Are we continuing from here, or is this a coffee break?
Coffee break here, I say.
Oh,
that's good.
Phil, you're really stuttery too.
I've had a few stutters tonight.
It's like a stutter and an echo combined. It's very strange.
That's weird. Is that any better?
Yeah, that's better.
Dumb question. Where's the canopy button in this thing?
Isn't it that big yellow thing?
Yellow thing on the left edge, yeah.
On the left-hand side.
Sort of a bit of metal that pokes out.
You need some fresh air.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. I've never done that before. With the canopy.
I can't tell if it's up or down.
Yeah, it's clear, isn't it, that you can't see?
Ooh. This is definitely a good plane for VR.
Yeah, you can see visibility.
Or is it?
It is, yeah.
Oh, God.
Hey, this thing needs quite a bit of room to slow down. Goodness.
That F-18 landed like it needed a tail hook.
Yeah.
Yep, it did. Just way too far.
Navy landing, Navy.
Oh, yeah. That's how you can tell. Every landing's a crash landing.
So why is that such a complicated canopy latch?
It's bizarre, isn't it?
I just click it and the canopy opens.
Yeah, it did, yeah. It did for me.
Yes, it
but
does.
just seems
odd. You just click that little
overly complicated.
Yeah, it looks like it was a bit of metal
lever
left
on the
over.
Is it so they know it from the throttle if they have to find it in smoke?
Wow, it's loud with the canopy open. I guess it would be.
It's very loud.
I still didn't get mine open.
You can check out any time you like, but you can never leave.
But you can never leave. So is it the bar that's over there next to the stick?
No, there's like...
Flightsim.to instead of doing your payload through the EFB.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I've got chase plane loaded today, so I have it set on tower cam, so this should be interesting.
Oh, good.
So I'm going to sit here until everybody else departs, so we'll get some good footage.
Nice.
Strange. In the F-16, my elevator joystick is jittering, and yet if I look in the control settings and the sensitivity, it's not moving at all. Seems to be the plane that's doing it, not my joystick.
Yeah, I almost wonder if it's a fly-by-wire thing, because mine did the same in 24. I thought it might be like a fly-by-wire thing, you know.
Picturing back as well. This is not my joystick. I thought my joystick pot was dying, but it's not, thankfully.
No, mine did the same in 24.
I've also used a pot for the throttle, actually. I got an expensive as a replacement for the TWS Thrustmaster throttle. It's about £10, believe me. I don't think they make them anymore, but it looks like a straight swap line. You just have to install the old and install the new one. Hopefully that'll be better.
Somebody else can take the lead. I'm going to attempt to stay on somebody's wing. One of you F-16s, I'm going to try to stay on your wing on the takeoff.
Which one are we coming up from?
I'll give that a go if you want.
Yeah, is that you, Neil, in the Toledo?
Yeah. Unless everybody else wants to have a go. But,
Yeah, you go for it.
Go for it. You're going from 1.9. Just going backwards. How are you doing that?
Yeah, that's what I was going to suggest. My wind is still set from the south, so 1.9.
Am I showing as an Airbus? Could be wrong. I'm just taxiing onto the runway now.
You are an Airbus.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll
You're on F, something with two tails to me.
You're an F-15 Airbus.
Okay, perhaps I should change it. Okay, I'll change it to F-15. F-16.
Actually, I got the F-15, that's why I can see you as an F-15.
I'll change it.
I'll change to an Airbus.
Yeah, we can all skip a step and all change to an Airbus.
Well, it feels a Jaguar.
I caught Valdi doing his low-level pass.
Yep. Good evening, guys.
Good evening, Valdi.
hey, Valdi.
What's up, Valdi?
Hello.
With F-14 Airbus, huh?
Dave, did you just reappear as an F-16 then?
I'm just in the middle of doing it now.
I thought you did.
I won't be showing up yet, I don't think.
Oh, somebody did.
On your wing, Neil.
I'm on the runway now, on your right side.
I'm on your left side.
So toe brakes, full throttle, let go, back off a little bit.
So I assume that the flaps take care of themselves. I've got a great big mountain in front of me. Initially, we'll head left down there.
Yep.
Out that. It's flying for about 3-4 miles, and then there's a big valley to the right there. Follow that valley for a while and give them a chance to sort of
Can't stop flying.
Just I'm nervous when I'm watching them back. Oh, you're going to burn your face off now when you take off.
I'll tell you what I will do. I'm just going to check my fuel load. Stand by.
Yeah, I just did that. I didn't suck straight down the road.
Still recording, Joe?
Oh, yeah. I've got chase planes centered on all these planes on the runway.
Yeah, apologies for my terminology when we attempt to do this, but once we are airborne, I'm going to stick around about between 80 and 90% RPM if you look at the dial on the right side.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Low level, we'll follow terrain. And so I'll just run through what I'm going to do. So I'll say flight lead, brakes on, then we'll go run up. Dave, chip in, help me out.
No, that's good.
When did you say back up a little? Is that what you said, Dave? I can't remember.
Yeah, well, as flight lead, I'll run up to full afterburner, then back off slightly. And once we're airborne at 160, gear up, let the flaps take care of themselves, and I'll just back it off to between sort of 80-90% RPM. If you look at the gauge on the right-hand side, below the right MFD.
Perfect.
Okay, gentlemen and ladies, if we're ready, flight lead, brakes on, running up.
Ready.
Not holding.
Yeah, you can only do about stand-up power.
Oh, I got everybody on departure. This is going to be epic.
That was terrible, Jack.
That was weird. I think I've left the wind on. I've got wind.
I did 2 earlier, that's why I had to open the cam feed.
You got wind of it?
Got wind of it. Sure did.
I just don't want to be downwind. What's your speed now? I got Mach 0.6.
Sorry, mate.
Apparently not.
If you look on the right side, Dave, sorry, Brian, I'm at 90% throttles. About 310 knots. Heading 210.
Gotcha.
Come on, yeah.
Cheers, mate. Oh, yes.
My gear won't go.
Oh, dude. That's cool. I did it too.
What are y'all doing?
Some software called Chase Plane by Parallel 42, which gives you like a flyby view, hit a button or whatever you assign it to, and you just see everybody fly by. It's awesome.
Oh, you guys got all kinds of high-tech, cool stuff.
Yeah, you're gonna follow this valley, left then right through the gap. Won't be touching.
This looks sweet. I love this. You're a good flight lead, Neil.
I got ahead, so I'm just waiting for you to come past.
Okay, looks like we might have a climb going ahead, so should we go full military power through this gap?
I'm going left, up on right.
Whatever you want to do.
Full military power. Follow the valley through, right, left, get up over the top, roll left over the top.
Neil, are they putting that flyby camera in 2024 as standard?
Is it?
I thought I heard something about it.
Chase Plane isn't available for 24 yet.
Yeah, it's 2020 only.
Gonna go through this low gap and roll left.
Neil, you've got a fantastic flight lead voice. You sound like a crusty old colonel or something.
I've been called worse. So back on 90% RPM.
Oh yeah, here comes a good valley.
Hard left turn coming up.
How are we doing in that Cessna, Frank?
Left turn, 3, 2,
I just
1.
landed on LOIH, and I call it a day because I can't get up at you, so it's good for me. See you next time. Have fun.
Take care.
Take care, Frank.
Yeah, Frank.
Bye, Frank.
Yeah.
Watch the wires. Like might be a dam up ahead.
Yeah, it does. I thought it was a bridge.
Bridge?
That one would give me a headache.
Yeah, you're going to start heading right. Get us back onto the track for what's the destination? Gold Sierra.
Excuse me.
Taking a right here. Continue to roll left and go right. Yes.
I think at some point, Neil, we're going to have to map all these valleys.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Ah, yeah.
This place is on my bucket list, guys.
It's neat, isn't it?
Bridge.
Bridge?
Bridge? Bridge?
Bridge.
Oh, I see it.
Come past it.
I don't know about that one.
Me neither. I bowled out.
A lot of wires here.
It's just airborne arrestor gear. Come on.
That's amazing, Neil. You've managed to find a valley that's bringing us back on track. That's incredible.
Pretty good.
All planned by design.
It's almost like I planned it, isn't it?
It is, isn't it just?
Next time we'll do this in the dark with the flare on.
Hey, that'd be cool. Yeah, let's pick the speed up now. Get up this climb. Watch those wires if you've got VFR installed. Continue right. Here we go. Roll
have to agree with Dave. I think, Neil, you must have been previous life RAF.
Oh, there's a valley down right. Well, yeah, that'd be lovely. But I guess I have been doing flight simming for 40 years, so
Yeah.
Yeah, Neil is just cool as a cucumber. I love that voice coming over the radio. Awesome.
Well, there's a runway to fly down.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, 2 of you just passed me. It was beautiful. That was great.
Oh, you're vertical.
Airspeed 430. 100%
Another runway. I just strafed the runway.
Is it time to go vertical, Mav? I think so. Here we go.
I don't know, I just blacked out. I'm back now. 8.4 G turn.
That'll do it.
All while drinking my tea.
Sweet or unsweet?
Doesn't matter when you're passed out.
Leveling out 550 knots past 315,000 and we'll level out at 20 roll left, inverted, and we'll see where we are. 19,000 rolling out. Bounce birdie.
Very.
Big valley right tonight. Bit down and dirty.
I kept Neil in sight the whole time on that rejoin. That's hard to do. But not on that one.
Big valley right side. Heading to 80.
Beautiful valley. Oh, and an airfield right there.
50 feet.
I'm gonna have to bomb. I'm gonna have to bomb that airfield.
Wow, almost blacked out. Oh, that was crazy.
It's 620 knots. Yeah, not quite that.
What's your speed, Neil?
520 descending 500. 90% on the RPM. 460.
I'm rejoined on you. Mr. Mustfly is hanging in there very well too. Ooh, nice little three shift going on, and I think there's another fourth on the right side. That looks pretty. God, I wish I knew how to do the cameras. This is so cool.
Airfield 12 o'clock.
This is destination, isn't it?
It is.
there already?
Are we there yet, Shrek? Are we there yet?
There's got to be a high-speed pass. Looking at this terrain, I'm guessing there'll be a right pattern. End of the runway, brake, and come back round for a touch and go, yeah? Best speed 400.
Now the Matterhorn is somewhere close to here, off to the left, I think.
Right lead, braking right in 3, 2, 1, brake.
Number 2, braking right. 3, 2, 1, now.
Number 3 then. 3, 2, 1, now.
Speed brake deployed.
Are we full stopping here?
Well, I was just going to do a touch and go.
I'm going to do a couple touch and goes also.
You just take late finals.
What runway are we taking, Neil?
The one that we came straight in on. I haven't got time to look at the little nav map, sorry, gear down.
It's westerly. 260 maybe?
2-5.
5 left or 2-5 right, isn't it?
There you go.
2.
Joseph, if you hit the tower button on chase, it automatically switch to this one. Is that right?
Say again?
If you hit the tower on chase plane, it'll automatically select this airport. Is that right?
Yep, that's right.
So we need to map that to a button.
Name tags off. All I see is a load of lawn darts.
You can't see anything, can you, with those on?
Yeah, it's very crowded with the name tags.
Uh-oh, I just ran out of fuel.
I got low, that's why I stopped.
Bingo, bingo.
This is either going to be really good or really bad. I'm not sure which. Hey, my first dead stick in a F-16. How about that?
On your first bite as well, eh?
Yeah.
That's just showing off.
Well, it wasn't intentional. interesting because I hear the with no engine running, I can hear the tires.
I was still
rumbling on the runway.
I've come round for a second pass. I'm going to park up for this one. Have a breather.
Anybody got a credit card I can use?
Yeah, put it on Ellis's credit card. Here's the number.
Trying not to block the taxiway, but get off here in the grass. It sure is quiet.
Concentrating, trying to make a perfect approach and landing this time.
I'll just sit here and watch the fun.
Yeah.
Not bad. By the slideshow on approach.
Yeah, I got Chase Plane on the job. Bring her in, Neil. Watch out for that Airbus.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Oh, F-14, sorry.
It's all right.
That was awesome.
Clean up on aisle 5.
Yeah. I'm going to have to say thank you for the suggestion. This is an absolute fun one.
And adjust.
And I'm not really one for fighter jets, but this is fun.
Yeah, it's whipping awesome. I hate I didn't buy it earlier.
I have to say,
I think it's better than the Jaguar.
What are
The Hawk T1 is also on sale.
I'm having issues with the Jaguar, so...
And it has a 24 version as well, included.
Which one is that, man?
It's the Hawk.
Oh, the Hawk.
Like Hawk T1, yeah.
Right.
I need to work on landing, turning with the wheels down. It seems quite hard not to install it out.
The reason you're having issues with that Jaguar is because you're pronouncing her name wrong.
Got him!
Right, how am I supposed to pronounce it then, Dave?
Jaguar.
Jaguar, of course.
Okay, Jaguar.
There's no W in the word.
What you supposed to say? I'm a Jag.
Oh, it's not really Jaguar.
We could always start another debate and ask what metal it's made of.
Meow.
Is it soldered together? Or...
Aluminium.
That's the one.
Gesundheit.
Let's not get entertainment because that would create a whole lot of problem with Joe.
Do you know what the literal translation of Gesundheit is?
It's bless you, is it not?
Bless you.
Bless you.
No, I had a German class and I actually learned the real Gesund is health and height is like hood. It's like neighborhood, you know, health hood. That's what he told me, the German teacher. I thought that was pretty cool.
What was the sale price of the F-16?
$20, wasn't it? USD. I got it for $17.99 USD. Well, probably 20 with taxes, the VAT.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on the marketplace. Directly out of Orbix or one of the others, it was still up around $38, I think.
Yeah, it's still a high price in Just Flight as well. Get it from the marketplace.
How do you shut it down? That's the question.
Yeah, but then I have to reinstall 2020 to buy it on 2020's marketplace.
It's in 24's marketplace as well, I think.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is.
Are you talking about shutting down, Cliff?
Yeah.
If you look to the left-hand panel, there's a sort of knob sticking out by a green, black and green sort of button thing about halfway along. There's a button there. It's called tank inerting. Tank interting. I think it means inerting.
Oh, yeah.
If you click that, it shuts down.
Right.
No, it took me ages to find it by random moving of switches until it shut down.
What's it called, Dave?
It's tank interting, it says, but I'm sure that's not right. I'm sure
There's
it's
like a
tank
green
inerting.
T-shaped thing at the side, and then a fuel dump switch, and it's between the two.
Yeah, it's right next to the fuel dump switch. Red cover, can't miss it.
Oh, I hope somebody's getting a picture. We're all lined up here, like a military formation.
Oh, and there's a switch as well.
I did that.
It's in the chat. Some good ones.
Awesome.
Well, I can't find this green switch at all.
It's not a green switch. It's next to the green switch. Look on your left-hand side wall.
Yeah.
Right against the wall of the wall of the fuselage.
About halfway up it, behind the throttle, is a. You'll see on the wall itself is a green and black sort of stripy thing. Smart canopy.
T-shaped thing.
Directly below that, there's a button marked tank interting. It says on mine. Next to the fuel dump. The fuel dump's got the red guard on it. Just forward of that.
Mine actually says engine main shutoff valve.
Oh, that's logical. A much better name.
Oh, that sounds better. Yeah.
And I've done it and it shut me off, so it's obviously the same thing. So
There's the one that does electric off as well, the main power.
I've learned too much already, Cliff. That's enough.
Okay, I'm turning off recording. Thanks for hosting the flight, Dave. Great job.
Oh, it was super.
Yeah, that was amazing. Really, really good.